please welcome to the program, Hunter Collins.
Good to be here. Good to be here, fellas.
How's it going?
Great. I'm in northern Germany in my bathroom, and it's what is it? It's 1:45 in the morning, and I'm having the time of my life. I got my dirty towels here hanging on the wall. Everything's peachy.
There you go. That's fantastic. That's the way it should be done. So I was mentioning in the intro that I haven't spoken to you in 20 years, and I really appreciate the fact that you lifted the gag order, and now we can communicate.
Andrew, you were literally the first comedian I ever saw live on stage when I first moved to Toronto in 2002.
My God.
And I was hooked, man. So it's thanks to you that I've persisted this long. You were what I aspired to become.
So I'm the one to blame. All right, good to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, of course you just released your album Hunter Collins Goes to Hell, and on the album there's a number of different bits, of course, but one that really stuck out to me was the movie theater hot dog, because it is a treat that some people just don't know how truly good it is.
Yeah, people really don't understand. I think they get just turned off. It's not like a traditional avenue for a hot dog purchase.
Yeah.
Usually you think, maybe baseball game or Montreal diner, but not when you're like, I don't know, watching robots fight. It's sort of not where you decide to pick up a hot dog, but man, they are probably, for my money, the best hot dog in the universe. They are so thick. I mean, you really got to unhinge the jaw to get that bastard in there. Man, that is a good dog.
Yeah, and steamed in private, which is the most exciting part. Like, as you mentioned in your bit, you never see them cook it, so it is quite a gamble. Yeah.
There's probably a chamber with just a bunch of Hungarian men sitting on tile in between various little Frankfurters.
So you're telling me there's a bathhouse in every movie theater where they steam dogs?
Okay. Yeah. They don't let you see back there. Who knows what's back there?
See, this is why I'm a big fan of the rolled dog. I think the rolled dog is premium, and theaters don't do it anymore, which is why I'm disappointed in life.
Well, it's because it took up so much real estate to have that roller there.
You got to give it up. Although, to be fair, this idea of the Hungarians in the back of this bathhouse kind of makes me appreciate that scenario as well.
I've got a new contender for best hot dog, though. I was in Czech Republic last week. They make like a bun sock. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Picture a sock made of bun.
Okay.
And then they squirt in your condiments, and then they slide the hot dog in like and you get perfectly even condiment distribution.
And the condiments act as a lubricant for the bun, I would guess, as well.
Yes, it's highly erotic. So even just getting your gas station hot dog, it makes up for the inflation on gas, because you leave with a little half chub.
Honestly,
I was talking about the hot dog.
Yeah.
I think it was a little column A, a little column B. Really.
It could be, but you know what, Hunter? I actually saw a TikTok where I saw that for the first time, and it blew my mind. Like what you're describing, like it took a second until you got to because I didn't understand the sock part of it. But now I get it. Yeah, because I was like, what are they doing? This seems blasphemous. You should have you should take your bun, you should hold it, put your dog in it, put your condiments on top. That's the North American kind of westernized version of it, I'm thinking. But this new version of hot dogs, I'm telling you, I think it's a winner.
My girlfriend is Czech, and it's the only hot dog she knows. And she ridiculed me and my North American culture for getting our hands covered in relish and just hailing her hot dog as the superior method.
Well,
and you've come to agree with her now. So yeah.
Yeah, I really have. I'm starting to see it her way. And you know what? I think Soviet socialism works pretty good too now. I'm seeing a lot of things her way.
Oh my God. Now, of course, the actual album came out earlier this month. When was the actual performance recorded?
It was last week of April at Yuck Yucks in Toronto.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be recorded before the pandemic hit. But and then when things opened up, a bunch of bits sort of mutated and became what it is now. I wanted to originally record it at the Satanic Temple in Salem, Massachusetts, but they sort of gave us the runaround. I tell you, those Satanists are slippery. But I figured there was enough material about, horror movies and religion being dog shit on the album that I could still call it Hunter Collins Goes to Hell and the moniker fit.
Oh, there you go. That's good. That's good. And was it like again? Sometimes I know some people do a couple of nights and pick the best recording. Was this just a one and done, or were you picking a best of the weekend?
What I wound up doing is I actually scrapped all the audio from both shows we recorded at, and the album is mostly me reciting Garfield comics for about an hour and a half with a laugh track.
See, you joke, but I would totally listen to that album. Definitely.
I say Mondays about 34 times on the album.
Oh my God.
And lasagna twice that
definitely.
much.
Yeah. Oh man.
I actually share a birthday with Garfield the cat.
Really?
There's a boring fact for your listeners.
I know. There's somebody at home writing it down right now. Hunter Collins, Garfield the cat, same birthday, putting it up on their vision board. Don't worry. It means something to somebody. Don't worry.
You need to put that on your Wikipedia. That's what that needs to happen right there. That's like on your business
cards.
One
of those one day,
and then put it on your business card as well. That'll get you more gigs that way for sure.
That would, I could use a Wikipedia. You ever see someone who has a Wikipedia and you're like, this motherfucker has a Wikipedia?
Yes.
Some tertiary adjuvant Power Rangers character, and you're like, seriously, the fucking bully from where the putties used to attack the cafeteria gets a Wikipedia? But I'm here with nothing.
Well,
you guys have a wiki? Does Geek Hard have a Wikipedia?
No, we are mentioned briefly on Ed the Sock's This Movie Sucks Wikipedia, because I was one of the writers for that show. But that's it. That's all we got on the wiki. Oh man!
We need to stage a coup. Maybe if we come together and stage a terrorist plot or something like that, then they'll listen.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you want to do, definitely.
Yeah, that's why we had you on here, Hunter. Is we want to work on our manifesto, and and then we can we'll take it all. It's like going back to earlier, right? It's like your whole thing about the Soviet situation. It's like come for the communism, stay for the hot dogs.
You know what? I could use a couple of guys like you in the fatherland here. Is fatherland a loaded statement? I've been saying it a lot, and I don't know.
You know what? It kind of goes back to
the other guy.
1940. Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
That's don't really want to throw that fatherland around. No, especially since we've got a whole lot of bits on the show about how much we hate Nazis. So, anyways.
Living in northern Germany, I'm encouraged to see how much fuck Nazis graffiti there is everywhere.
Yeah,
I thought I'd see a lot of skinheads and a lot of that bullshit, but it's all pretty anti-fascist.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Although they do get mad at you when you pronounce the names of donuts wrong.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was in a pastry shop, and they had a cruller. It's just a Tim Hortons fucking cruller. And I'm like, I look at it, I'm doing Duolingo. I got my pronunciation down. I go, yeah, eine Spritzkuchen. She goes, Spritzkuchen. And I go, Spritzkuchen. She goes, Spritzkuchen. And then we said that word to each other for 2 days straight. And then, dying of thirst and hunger, I finally said, well, you're spritzing COVID germs all over this donut. Fuck you. I'm out of here. The older Germans get super mad when you don't pronounce the donut names properly.
Wow. Well, you got to get in the. I guess you weren't putting enough accent and spit on the end of that word.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
you know, Hunter, what you're just describing there, I think this is what needs to be happening on travel logs, and you know, and like when they're out, when people like these are the facts that we need to know when we're traveling the world. Is not like what's a cool place to go visit. It's like, you know, when you say the word, just get enough spit in it so that you know you can get, you know, the locals don't try to hang you.
Yeah, see, you could do like a spin-off from Hunter Collins Goes to Hell is Hunter Collins Goes To, and it's just a different country for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, man.
All right, I'm on it.
There you go. That's good. Now, before we let you go here, of course, you've had a short film, When They Come, that's been ripping it up on the festival circuit, a horror film that kind of came to you because you had been spending a month alone, and every time you turned a corner in your apartment, you felt scared. Was that basically where it came from?
How'd you know that? Who told you that?
Research team, meaning me and a computer.
Yeah, it was my girlfriend at the time was like away and just had this big empty apartment, and everywhere I turned I was like, oh, it'd be creepy if there's a little ghoul there. And so I just put together this one shot 10-minute horror short, and I was like, who can I make it about? And I picked my own culture, Ukrainians. No one can get mad at me for talking shit about the Ukes. Bunch of no good fart food goblin blockheads. And so did that and just sort of researched like Ukrainian undead lore and made this fun little one shot short, and we've gotten into a bunch of festivals. It's heartwarming, and I just love the horror genre, and I think there's way less constraints than there is in comedy, so you can sort of just wild out, and I'm hoping to do more in the genre.
Well, from what I've seen of that first short, you definitely got a knack for horror, man. So I think you should definitely pursue that. It freaked the crap out of me watching that. There's just an eerie feeling all around. Oh man.
Thanks,
and also,
man.
and like the thing is, to me, I don't know, I guess it's just because my background's Scottish, so I can say this, I'm very cheap. Seeing the phone get boiled in water, I was like, that's gonna cost you. Oh.
Yeah, we ordered a couple dummy phones off of Amazon, and so far no one has noticed that the phone changes color when it gets tossed into the boiling pot. So,
well, a lot of people don't know that phones change color when you boil them. That's a
like those old
fact.
spoons from the 90s.
That's how you know that's how you know that the phone is done.
Yeah, it's ready, ready to be served. Totally.
Oh shit, dude, that's good.
All right, well, Hunter, it's been awesome talking with you, sir.
Really appreciate you having me. It's so good to see you, Andrew.
Yeah, good to see you too. Hunter Collins Goes to Hell is now available for streaming. Check it out. It's available on Spotify, correct?
Yeah, it's everywhere you download your sex playlists. You can find my album.
There you go. And you can find everything you need about Hunter at huntercomedy.com. Hunter, thanks so much for coming on. Have yourself a great time in Germany and the rest of your tour. And tell your friend there on the side there I say hi.
Thanks. You hear that, naked chinchilla? James, it was lovely meeting you as well. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Have a great
night.
Peace.